Today we're going to be talking about a really powerful indicator, and that is the RSI indicator. If you're familiar with the RSI indicator, it stands for the Relative Strength Index, and that indicator calculates how strong a value of stock is at a certain point in time. So if you're not familiar with RSI, it pretty much shows if a stock is undervalued, so if it's cheaper than it usually is and is it's weak, or if a stock is overvalued and the stock is outperforming, it's doing really well, and it might come down later. So the RSI is useful because we can use that to expect a trend reversal. If you're familiar with a trend reversal, it means that the stock is either going to reverse and going from uptrending to downtrending, or from the downtrending to uptrending. And it is mostly useful because it can give us a potential entry when we should enter a trade. So remember that an indicator is not a free golden ticket. It's going to give you free money, saying, hey, enter at this price level and here is the golden ticket and here's free money. No, remember, an indicator at the end of the day is always the indicator, and we just use it to indicate when or how or why we might want to enter a trade. But we do always trade with a plan, and we trade not just based off of one indicator, but based on the whole plan. One indicator is just a little tiny piece of the puzzle that we're looking for. Once the puzzle is complete, that's when we know when we should enter a trade, and that's when we know when we should execute. So the first thing to talk about the RSI is that the RSI, as you guys can see from this example, it's a lot used for swing trading when you're looking for a stock that's being undersold, took a beating, could be on news, could be on reports, could be on anything. But we're looking for an undersold play, which is when the RSI is below 30 and the little line turns into blue, and then waiting till the little blue line starts going up again, and it's when we want to enter, and we want to wait till it hits the overvalued play, which is when it hits 70 or above, and the little line turns into red. So that's one of the most generic ways to trade this, which a lot of people do for swing trading, and it works on a lot of stocks, but it doesn't always work. So the biggest issue I have with the RSI indicator is that you can't really use it day trading as well, because a lot of times you see the stock will cross a red line and you think, hey, maybe I should get in or I should get out because the line is red, so it should be a trend reversal. If I'm in, I'll get out before the stock goes down. But what a lot of times you see happening is that the stock keeps going up and you're like, wait, how did the RSI indicator lie to me? The RSI indicator didn't lie to you. It's just that RSI indicator is counting over a longer period of time than the certain moment. And it doesn't take account of news. It doesn't know if there's a big news out there that the stock is going to keep going up. It's just telling you what the indicator thinks. That's why I like to use the RSI indicator in conjunction with other indicators. My main favorite indicator is using RSI indicator and combined with the MACD indicator. Consider that a perfect wedding. Consider the husband and the wife together, and the baby is going to be your entry point. So how do you use the RSI and the MACD together? So first, let's take a look at the RSI. You see the RSI is hitting the little red line, and now let's say the little red line, you know, you could be expecting a trend reversal, but wait, you look at the MACD. Now that we're looking at the MACD, we see that the little blue line on the MACD hasn't crossed over the other line of the MACD, so the stock is still most likely to go up because that's what the price action is saying. So the MACD stands for the Moving Average Convergent Divergence. It's really mouthful to say, and it's really all it's saying, it's telling you that, hey, if the stock is bullish, how strong bullish is that stock, or if that bullish sentiment is getting weaker, and if stock is bearish, how strong is that bearish sentiment if that bearish sentiment is getting weaker. So the main thing you want to know about the MACD is that whenever the little blue line crosses above the little gray line, the stock is most likely to go up, and the further it is from the gray line, that means the blue line is getting farther apart from it. It means that the stock is going up more exponentially. So if we see a MACD crossing over to the little gray line, we know the stock should be going up. And we also look at the tiny little bars, and then the more green and bigger the bars are, the more stock is going up. On the other hand, if the MACD, the little blue line, is crossing under the little gray line, and the little bars are going from green to red, that means the stock is going to go down. So the way we like to do is we like to look at RSI first. I like to look at RSI if it is oversold, and see also the MACD. So we want to see if the stock is oversold. We don't want to enter. We want to wait for the MACD. We wait till the MACD, the little tiny blue line, crosses over the little gray line. Then and only then we check the RSI and we see if the RSI is going up. If the RSI is going up, then we can take both of those in account. Also counting support, resistance, potential news. We create a plan and we trade it in that way. So that's how you like to use both of those indicators together to create a plan. So as you guys can see from my examples, pairing up indicators can be much more helpful than just using a single indicator. A single indicator is of course really helpful, really nice to have, but why not have two indicators than just one? Like the old saying says, two heads is better than one. I don't know if that's really a saying, but if it's not, I just made it up and it's going to be a saying from now on. So guys, use multiple indicators in conjunction. There's other multiple indicators that work well together, such as I like to use for day trading and scalping, the VWAP and the 9 EMA or the 20 EMA if I'm on a 5-minute chart. So the RSI and MACD are a really strong indicator, but I would highly recommend using them more on the swing trading. On swing trading, because the RSI and MACD are a little slower than indicators, other than penny stocks, they would not work on a penny stock because the stock of the flow is so short and small, and the stock just keeps going up and down. The RSI and MACD are going to be way too slow to anticipate those trend reversals, but they work really well on mid to large caps, especially why I like to use them on swing trading. As you guys can see, for example, with Apple, it will give us perfect entries using this marriage of RSI and MACD to when to get in and when to get out. So guys, use the combination of these two indicators, and you can set these indicators up on Thinkorswim, just like I'm showing you guys here. It's really simple. You don't want to do anything to them. Just set them up standard. Don't mess with them. Don't touch them. You want to use the standard one. Just up RSI and the MACD, and I'm sure you can also set up in different brokers, but that's the way I have them set up right here on Thinkorswim. Also, if you're looking for a broker, there is Webull that you can use. It's another broker that I use other than Thinkorswim. I like to have 2 brokers just in case one goes down or I have issues with one. Of course, our link down below is for Webull. It'll get you a free stock and give me a free stock. It's a win-win situation. If you want to go check it out, it'll be down in the link below. Also guys, remember that with powerful indicators, it comes with powerful responsibilities. Use these indicators your own risk and only use them for well. Use them to make money and not to lose money. Master them and learn from them. As always, remember to always test your strategies out before you use them. So test out using the MACD and the RSI so you understand much better, and then go into trades and use them, add them to your trading plan. Remember, always write out a trading plan or think of a trading plan before you execute the trade. Just use RSI and MACD are saying to getting a trade. Also look for other things about, you can look at the support level and resistance level. We have a video on it that you can check out. You can look at other indicators like VWAP and EMA. We have a video on VWAP you can check out as well. So guys, as always, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace!